Hi, my name is Penny and welcome to my channel. Tonight it is dating safety before you even start dating. Before you even create that profile, I want you to get out a notebook and this is your dating journal. First thing I want you to do is, what are you truly looking for? Are you looking for a relationship? Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to put yourself out there on a profile, take great pictures, go on their first dates, have all those really weird, awkward moments where you are nervous and excited and scared? Are you willing to do all those things? Are you willing to take all the safety precautions needed? Once you have this list, then you'll know what dating sites to start looking at. If you are looking for marriage and you're religious, eHarmony is a fantastic site. If you are not wanting so much of a site that's dedicated just toward getting married, maybe Hinge or OkCupid. Okay? Start doing your research and take notes in that notebook. Then I want you to create another Gmail account. I want you to create an email account that is dedicated only to this dating. Okay? That is the email account you're going to use when you sign up for the profile. You're going to go into that Google account and you're going to create a Google Voice phone number. This is going to give you a dedicated phone number just for dating. The reason I recommend both of these things is they are brand new emails and brand new phone numbers. If I Google search those numbers, I'm not going to find you. Now, if I use my personal email or my cell phone, I guarantee you they will find me because I work in this city. I've been a volunteer with Wildlife Rescue for 6 years. All kinds of people have my phone number, and I can promise you just a simple Google search of my cell phone number will tell you who I am and where I live and what I do for a living. So let's protect yourself. Create that Gmail account. Make it a fun one. Create that new Google account number. So you have a new phone number. It'll come directly to your phone. There's no cost for it. The only time you're going to be charged for it is if you're calling outside of the U.S., and that's not what this phone is for. This phone is only for dating and talking to gentlemen that may become your potential mate. Okay? And once they find out you've done this, they're going to understand that you're just protecting yourself. You are not lying to them or deceiving them. You're just protecting yourself. Okay? Then in your profile, when you're making it and you're doing location, only choose people that live within, say, 30 miles of you. I know it sounds like it's not a big deal to have a boyfriend or a friend that's an hour away, but for convenience of dating, for convenience of meeting for a quick coffee after work, you really want someone that lives in your community. No long distance relationships whatsoever. That is where you have scams occur. If they're in the military and they're overseas or they're Doctors Without Borders, they are probably a fraud. You do not want them on your list of people you're talking to. So find someone local, set your preferences based on what your must-haves and what you are okay with. Okay? For me, I absolutely do not want a smoker. They can socially drink. I also don't want anyone with a criminal record or a criminal record within the last 10 years. I work a job that they do background checks, and they do background checks of my entire household. I would not want to put myself in a position where I've fallen in love with this man and found out that, maybe he had a domestic assault 2 years ago. Maybe he had a trespassing 3 years ago. I don't want that. Now, from a profile, you're not going to be able to find that out, but we're going to get to that later on, how you can find that out. Okay? So you've created a Gmail, you've created a phone number, you are now going on to create your profile. No matter what app you pick, do not, and I repeat, do not link it to your Facebook account, your Twitter account, or any other online account. You do not want them to connect to your Facebook account that says, hey, she lives in Lincoln, Nebraska. She does this for a living. Here's her friends. Oh, look, here's her new house. I don't want him to find out all that information. I don't want anyone to find that information out until I've shared that information with them. So do not link any of your public accounts to this dating website. On the profile name, Do not put your first name. Put a fun, sassy name. Fun and exciting in Nebraska. Dirt-loving, Jeep jumping girl in Nebraska. Whatever your passion is, put it in the profile name and make it fun. Okay? The other dating safeties, if I can talk this evening, are when you do go on that first date, we're going to do a couple different things. We're going to turn on the location on your phone. We want your phone to be tracking you at all times, and you want at least 2 friends to know where you are, that if you are not home at 6 o'clock when you expect to be, they're calling you, they're looking for you, because we want to know where you are at all times when you're on a date with a stranger. Okay? Always tell someone where you're going. Tell them who they are, who you're going with. And before you go on that date and you've got that profile of that man and that conversation you've had, do some screenshots. Once he blocks you, his information goes away forever. You cannot access it. So if he is inappropriate in person, or you just did not connect with him and you do not want him to know how to contact you again, you're going to go in and you're going to block him on that dating site. But before you even went on the date, you took all of his pictures. You saved them. You saved that conversation. You can now report him, if he's a total jerk, to the dating app. Also, if you were to disappear, the police could also look on your phone and your uploaded pictures and know exactly where you went and with who you went. The other thing I like to do is you pick a coffee shop that has large front windows. You sit by the front window and you arrive early. You see him pull up. You can easily snap a picture of his vehicle. You can get a copy of his license plate number. It's now saved in your phone. When I am scheduling a date, I insist we do it on phone. I don't give him my real phone number. I give him my Google phone number. But he gives me his real phone number. And then I say, hey, send me a picture so I can save it with your contacts. Oh, by the way, what's your last name? Gentleman will generally give it to you. If he's real, he'll say, my name is Johnny Smith, and here's a picture. Send him a picture of what you look like that day. That way you have a current photo of who you're meeting. You've got it saved in your phone. One more safety tip. Everything you can do to prevent someone that's not real or up to no good from connecting with you is going to save you heartache down the road. So be safe, ladies. Turn on your location. Tell people where you're going. Do the precautions beforehand, such as the Google email and the Google phone. Both of them are free. And find an app that you think is compatible with yourself. Ladies, you have a great rest of your evening and stay safe.